I have to say that I'm very delighted that FAPCCI is organizing this meeting specifically to deal with the provisions of tax deducted at source on rental income and on contracts 194C and 194I. I'm also extremely grateful for this opportunity given to the department to be here today, and I, along with my additional CITs and Deputy Commissioners and Income Tax Officers, have wanted to be here so that we can also gain from the benefit of interacting with members of the Federation. Enactment of the provisions of the Income Tax Act way back in 1961. The Indian economy has taken a very large stride as far as the growth path is concerned, and the services sector has also increased manifold, tremendously over the period of time. Along with that, of course, there has been a tremendous increase in the contribution of direct tax revenues to the government kitty. In this, over the years, the growth of TDS has also substantially risen, and you would be interested to know that the contribution of TDS over the years has grown significantly, and today it stands at roughly 40% of the total direct tax collections of the government. And as you know, the direct tax collections have also significantly risen over the years. So this is only to make the point that TDS today is a very major tool of collection of revenue for the government. As a concept also, as Mr. Surana also said, TDS is in keeping with the famous quote of Chanakya, which has been which was quoted in Kautilya's Arthashastra, where he says that ideally governments should collect taxes like a honeybee. Taxes should be collected and in small and not in large proportions. The concept of TDS basically is to ensure that taxes are collected gradually over a period of time in small doses, so that the taxpayer also does not suffer the consequences of paying taxes in a lump sum at the end. The department, the governments also gain because money is made constantly available to it over a period of time. Mr. Surana made a reference to collecting taxes not due. Again, the emphasis here, and I think the effort of the department, has always been to ensure that we collect only taxes due. Now, as far as TDS or TCS is concerned, it is not the tax liability, it is not a tax liability in a sense, but it is only a mode or a means of collection of tax. Primarily the liability of paying tax is on the person who is earning the income, whereas here it is the tax deductor or the person through whom the income is paid. That tax is to be deducted, and the liability is fastened on the person who is paying the money to the recipient. Now, here therefore, the person who is collecting the tax by way of TDS or TCS is essentially acting as an agent of the government, and he has to ensure that he deducts and collects the taxes so deducted within a period of 7 days from the month following the month in which the tax was deducted. Now, of course, although we may call you agents of the government, we of course don't pay you any commission, we don't pay you any brokerage, we expect you to do it gratis. But not entirely so. We also give you the credit of using the tax funds, which has been the TDS, which has been deducted by you for a period of 6 to 36 days, because that is the time available to you before you need to remit it to the government account.